In this lesson, I will explain to you how can we add labels, legend, grid and some other functions in our graph. So first of all, again, I will say that you have to import matplotlib.pyplot as plt and then the modulo operator matplotlib inline. So you will see your all graph in the same window instead of opening a new window in Jupyter Notebook. So see here I have made a simple programming. These are the days. We have suppose 7 days. These are the study time, rest time and play time. So suppose the first day you 8 hours you study, 6 hours you rest and 2 hours you play. Similarly, second day 9 hours is the study time and so on. If you want to make a graph of these data, if you want to see this with the help of some graph, so you can convert all these numbers in a graph. First of all, I will show you only the graph of study time. So you should know that if you want, you can make a graph of one variable, or if you want, you can make the graph of all the variables. It's up to you. So plt.plot, this function we use in order to make a graph. We want to make a graph between days and study time. So see, when I will run this function for you, you will see there is a graph. So this line represents the x-axis represents the days and these are the hours. So for the first day you study 8 hours and then second day 9 hours, third day 3 hours and so on. But this is only for the study time. If you want to make a graph of all the variables, your rest time and play time, that is very easy too. You have to write down plt.plot study time, rest time and then in the play time. So when we will run this, you will see three different lines: study time, rest time, play time. So what do you think? If we will show this our graph to someone else, what you think? This is the perfect graph they can understand easily? No, because no one knows what is this, what is the blue line, what is the yellow line, what is the green line, right? And there are no labels as well. What is on the x-axis? We know that these are the days, these are the hours, but you should write down these labels in your graph as well. So what you have to do, what function you will use? Again, it is very easy. plt.x label. X label is for x-axis, Y label is for y-axis. Whatever names you are going to use, you have to write down in quotation because these are the strings. So on x-axis, I said these are my days, these are my hours on y-axis. And for the title or heading, so you have to use plt.title function, and title is daily underscore activities. And this rest of three lines are same, which we have used for the graph. So when we will run it, you will see there are now three lines, but we have a heading, we have the y-axis, we have the days. So what do you think? Now it looks perfect? A little bit, right? Again, we do not know, people do not know what these lines are. So for these lines, you have to make a legend here. So how you will make the legend? See, for the study time and the rest time, in these functions, after comma you have to write down label n is equal to s time. You can write down whatever you want. For study time I am using s time, this is for rest time, this is for play time. These are my labels for my legend. And for the legend function you have to use plt.legend. If you will write down plt.legend and you will not write down these functions here, you cannot see your label there. So that is why you have to write down your labels, how your labels should be. I said s time, r time, p time. When I will run this function, you will see my legend is there. So now it looks perfect. Anyone can see easily. Okay, these are the 2D arrays between days and hours. This is the name of the graph, and these three lines, blue means study time, R means rest time, and this is the play time. So this is the legend. So see, again, sometimes it happens that we want to set our legend on the left side, sometime on the right side, bottom or center. Wherever you want, you can set your legend with the help of legend properties. And again, you have to go to Matplotlib. This is the help menu. Go to Matplotlib and see what are the properties available for the legend. So see here, I have written few. All these 6 lines are same, but here for the plt.legend, I am using in the last function it was blank, but now I am using location. Lock function is equal to upper left. I want my ledger upper left. So use upper left, right, lower, center. These are the different properties. You can play with it. But when I will run this, so you will see my legend will be on the left side. See, but it is overlapping. See this line, the study time is overlapping with this legend. If I say on the right, so make it right. Then you have to play with the center and bottom and other functions as well. So see, it will be now on the right side. Now I will show you one more function which is called the shadow. See, this legend is so simple. Now I will add a new function here. As I have told you that each function adds a value to your graph. So upper right, we want the location of my legend will be upper right, but I need a shadow as well. Shadow is equal to true. So when I will run this function, you will see there is a nice shadow as well, and it looks pretty. My legend. Before this shadow was not there. Right? Okay. Now see again this legend, the line is under this legend or behind this legend, right? So the best thing is, instead of using upper right, upper left, bottom or center, whatever, use best. The best is by default, right? If we will write down location is equal to best, so wherever the system will see a room, it will adjust the legend there. So I will run this for you and see, this is the proper location. If I say left, again it is overlapping. Here it is overlapping. If it will come here, it is overlapping. So always use the best function, best location. System will set your legend wherever the system will find the room. Right? Okay. Now this font size, you can change the font size. My font size of my legend is small. If you want, you can make it large as well. Again, you will see different properties of this font size. You can increase or decrease the font size as well. So see, now my legend is here. Is a small. Now the last property is grid property. I will add grid with the help of this property. When I will run, I will show you what will happen to our graph. So now see, there is a grid as well. So with the help of grid, you can easily find out your points. So this one is the second day, you study 4 hours. Right here, this one, for this 8 hours, for green one, blue, yellow one, and the same thing. So this is the grid function. Grid function makes a line for you. So again, I will say that you have to make your own scenario. Instead of this is study time, rest time, you can write down whatever you want, play with it, make different graphs, change the color. If you have any question, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.